Yeah. So this complex number question that I want to go through, right? The main thing, apart from finding your W in terms of REI theta, which you'll need to, is the part that's on real and positive or purely imaginary. That's also a possible one. Okay. So these are questions that you need to be able to do. So you can try now. Okay, first you'll need to find W in terms of polar form. Okay, so this one very easy one. Everything also easy. So for this, right, R equals square root of, I can take out 1/3. You realize that you can take out 1/3. So you can actually make things easier by take out 1/3. 1 square plus 3. So you get 2/3. Right? Take out fixed values, make things easy. Take out fractions. I hate fractions. Okay? Fractions makes things harder to analyze. So just take out and leave integers in. Because, huh? You square inside over 3 square, bring out still 1/3, right? So you just need the magnitude of this times 1/3 is good enough. How about the angle? Whenever you find the argument, always draw the Argand diagram because can be careless one. So draw Argand diagram. 1 minus √3. So now it's here. You need this angle. Okay. Basic angle. Tangent inverse √3, which is pi over 3. Therefore, W is equals to 2/3 e to the power of negative I pi over 3. So now we have W. This one can be 1 mark or 2 marks. Okay. Okay. So next part. Next part, we will need to use Z5 over W star. So for Z5 over W star is equals to R5 e power I phi theta over 2/3 e power I pi over 3. Okay, equals to 3 over 2 of R5. This is positive. E power I 5 theta minus pi over 3. Okay, up to here, no problem, right? Now, this part I teach before, but please remember this time again. We know that there's cosine plus I sine. So for it to be real, what is cosine plus I sine? Okay. Equals 3 over 2 R5 cosine 5 theta minus pi over 3 plus I sine 5 theta minus pi over 3. Okay, can? So you want it to be real. Means what? Change to green. Real means we want this to be 0. You want this to be 0, then it can be real. Correct? You want imaginary, then is this one 0. So we want it to be real. For Z power 5 over W star to be real, sine 5 theta minus pi over 3 equals 0. Okay, now there are many ways to solve this thing. This one is simple because they already give you that theta is between 0 and pi. Okay, so there are fixed values. After I solve this, I will show you what if the values are not fixed. Means what are the range of values? That's another one. So for this case, we know that 5 theta will be between 0 and 5 pi. And hence 5 theta minus pi over 3 will be between 5 pi minus pi over 3 is 5 minus 1/3, 4 and 2/3. 4 times 3 is 12. 13, 14. 14 over 3 pi and minus pi over 3. Okay, so this is the range for 5 theta over 3. So you need sine to be 0. When is sine 0? Let's say sine x is 0. What are the value for x? X will be negative 2 pi, negative pi, 0 pi, 2 pi, 3 pi, etc. Correct? So in other words, it's actually k pi. My k is an integer. So now the thing is that now this 5 theta minus pi over 3 is now the x. We want to find which one is within the range. Okay, so from here you can see that therefore 5 theta minus pi over 3 must be, cannot be pi, negative pi because it's out. So the first one that's within the range is going to be 0. Pi, 2 pi, 3 pi, 4 is 12. 4 pi is still in. 4 pi, 5 pi is already 15 pi over 3, so it's out of the range. Okay, so 5 theta will be pi over 3, 4 pi over 3, 7 pi over 3, plus 3, 10 pi over 3, 13 pi over 3. So finally, your theta answer will be pi over 15, 4 pi over 15. Hey, wait, later I show you one more thing. I forgot to consider one more thing early on. Nothing pi over 15. Okay. Now the thing is, this is only to be real. How about the positive part? Which one is positive? Okay, so to consider the positive, right, we will need to consider how to get cosine 5 theta minus pi over 3 must be greater than 0. When does this happen? You must look at this one. Actually, we should reject right here. Means I should have added this at here, which I forgot. Then we don't need to do extra step. Okay, so you see that what is cosine 0? It's 1. What is cosine pi? Negative 1. 1. Negative 1. 1. So because of that, your 5 theta minus pi over 3 is left with 0, 2 pi, and 4 pi. So actually, this one is out one. Don't need to do one. Because we want it to be greater than 0. You want real and positive. The positive is either 1, minus 1, 1, minus 1, 1. When sine is 0, cosine will be either 1 or minus 1, and vice versa. Why must? So what happens here is that your theta answer will just be pi over 15, 7 pi over 15, and 13 pi over 15. Answer. Easy? Can I? If they are asking in general, then you let x be here equals to k pi, where k is an integer. That's all. That's the only difference. Then they solve in terms of k. Okay, but here they have a range, so you follow the range. Yeah, I'll stop the recording.